Oh man. Okay, episode 194. Oh, what is this? This is cool. Oh, is this going to be a high school situation? Whoa. I don't think Metropolitan Yato. Oh, this is the Ginpachi Sensei outro. Yeah, remember now. Kamui. Bib. Kamui episode 1. And even even their father is the teacher. Yep. Another one. Oh, oh. Buto. I guess with what? That's not what I think that's what he was expecting. 45. Oh, are they really going through this? But this is somewhat interesting because Kamu is the main character. Another one. Episode 2. Okay. Abuto. This somewhat reminded me of Beelzebub, where the the main character started to try to take. I guess it was he doesn't really, but it's somewhat the same scenario with a high school full of delinquents. I guess this is episode 3, Bebop. And also, I guess with the rankings before, Kamui really had a very high popularity ranking. I forgot what Kagura's and Kamui's father's name is. That's his mom. Okay, the showdown at Hotel Ikezuya. Oh, this is going to be another Shinsengumi arc, maybe, or an episode. But that first opening story with Kamui High School is really interesting. No, so these are another group of Jewy. But they're really ahead, way ahead of the Jewy, because they're they. I think they're going to attack them. Yup. Oh, whoa, that's a lot. It's like an whole. I guess it's the whole Shinsengumi, and I guess bringing all of this Shinsengumi means that this group of Jewy isn't something to be taken lightly. And their advantage is that they're not they're not expecting the Shinsengumi. But this is really cool that we're seeing the serious side of the whole operation of Shinsengumi. Oh, and we rarely see Kondo this serious. And definitely, they have a spy inside that in Kizuya, and that's where they got the information. Ooh, this is a different vibe of Shinsengumi. And there we go. After saying that it's a different vibe, they suddenly show Kondo doing something weird again. Oh man. It might affect their morale. It's somewhat irritating seeing that from Kondo. That's not. Yeah. Ah, it's so frustrating seeing that. But uh, couldn't Kondo feel that? Oh man. I don't know what to feel about it. How can he just wipe it off? And, and here I thought that they're going for a really serious situation. Yeah, I can't I can't really let my guard down with Shinsengumi. And he could just whisper to Kondo. Oh man. But I don't think they'd be able to think about pacing once they got into the action. Yeah. And who's that? Man, it's so frustrating seeing that. Ah! He's getting worse. Man, it's so disgusting and frustrating seeing that. I just want to wipe it off. Ah, man. It's so uncomfortable seeing that. Even though. Ah. Oh man. I think this is going. This is now my least favorite episode of Gintama. Just seeing. Oh man, just seeing that. It's so frustrating and disgusting at the same time. Maybe if we could just tell Okita Sogo, I think he'll be frank enough to tell. I guess Hijikata is worried about the moral, not really with Kondo's feelings. Ah! This is unbearable. Ah! Oh man, just oh man, so frustrating. Ah! Just want to stop looking at it, but they keep focusing on Kondo's nose. Ah! Ah! Oh man. I think I'd prefer seeing Kondo naked than just seeing those not. Oh man. Ah. 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 I still can't get used to it. So society. That's so brutal. Ah. Ah! What the- Why can't you just tell Ganda? This is so painful to watch. Oh man. I think there's an amanto inside Kondo's nose. I think that's a bit more comfortable for me now. But than just thinking it's not. I don't know why. Yeah. I think it's not an ordinary snot. So at least that maybe. Yeah, I think it is an amanto. Ah, finally. I don't know why I feel a lot more uncomfortable seeing the snot in the nose than just seeing it in the anywhere else. Just seeing it dangling is, I think it's more unbearable for me than just yeah. Oh, and I think that's Rachi. But this is, I think this is 3D animation in the snot. At least now I'm a little bit more. It's not that I guess disgusting or frustrating anymore. Oh man, that was so unbearable. Oh, they going back to it. And I wonder where Sorachi found all of these ideas. Ah. Hinotay. Oh no, don't go into his mouth. Ah. At least not in his mouth. It's in his nose. Lesson learned. Oh, finally I survived that. Mutay ito. Evil ka na eh. Yeah. Oh man, that was such an unbearable episode for me personally. I don't know why. I think this is the first time I've been so irritated and frustrated. I guess disgusted at the same time with that snot episode. And yeah, all I can say, Gintama author really came has come up with a lot of crazy ideas. And I think this is the least my least favorite episode of Gintama. But I did like the first part of this episode with the high school scenario and with Kamui. And I remember that we've seen it from the outro, the new outro with Kinpachi Sensei. So that would be a really interesting side own original story. And yeah, he he ruled the high school that easily. And yeah, I think this is also somewhat, it gave me the same vibe as the Beelzebub anime or the Beelzebub manga. And I guess also Tenjo Tenge has some kind of that aspect where it's more about martial arts and yeah, high school delinquents. So yeah, that would be really interesting, I guess, take with the Gintama High School. And yeah, what else? Yeah, there's nothing else I could say in this episode except that I really hated this episode, the Shinseng. I thought I would love this episode. I thought they're going to start with another Shinsengumi crisis vibe, another episode with another arc that's similar with Okita Osogo's sister, something like that. Because that gave me the vibe that this is going to be a very big operation that isn't going to go as they planned. That something terrible that might happen, or maybe the Izakuya are dangerous people, that maybe there's a really powerful samurai out there. So that is what is going through my mind, seeing that moment, that first scene with the Shinsengumi, and Kondo is giving this awesome speech and giving great morale to the Shinsengumi and Okita and Hijikata, and seeing these massive numbers of Shinsengumi, you could feel the tension, you could feel the the importance of this operation that they're going to do. And they said that this is going to protect Edo, something like that. So yeah, I was feeling very very excited, very, yeah, very curious on who's this Izakuya that they have to bring this now this number of Shinsengumi. It's like a battalion or something, or a company. And it's dangerous enough to make Kondo um act seriously, and to be for him to be a part of this, because usually he's always somewhere out there. But this time he's really leading the attack. And then suddenly, oh man, and then suddenly, I still feel, I don't know. uh, uh, yeah, I didn't really like that scene with the snot. It's really irritating. It's really frustrating. I don't know if it's just me. So if you felt the same, just leave it in the comments down below. I would really appreciate. I would really interested in um, your thoughts with regards to that. Maybe it's just me who felt disgusted and irritated on that moment with Kondo's snot. And yeah, it was really it really felt uh, painful and uncomfortable to watch. And thank goodness it's just one episode. Imagine if it was a whole arc. So yeah, but yeah, I didn't really enjoy this episode. But I guess the good parts is the action still good with regards to, and also the gore with um Hijikata slashing off the Izekuya. But yeah, and the plot twist with regards to that, it's an Amanto. Yeah, and the thing is that when it's when I somewhat realized that maybe it is an Amanto, it felt a little bit better for me. And kasi I guess I was thinking about a snot, and um seeing it from another person is really um yeah, really disgusting. And at the same, you don't want to go get close to that person. You want to avoid that person as soon as possible, because you're scared that it might be accidentally thrown into you. And we've seen that happen in this episode. And yeah, I don't know. I just really hated that moment. And they kept focusing on Kondo's knot, and I guess that's the point of this episode. And wonder where where Sorachi got the inspiration from to just let's go let's go with this plot. Use Kondo's knot. Oh man, so but yeah, at least we were able to get over that. Hopefully, we don't get to see that situation again. But yeah, I guess I've seen it from other anime character, but it's not really that focused on much. And usually it just vanishes eventually, and usually they show it as a whenever the I guess whenever they're getting cold, or whenever they're scared or something like that. But yeah, and I guess the thing that really made it even worse for me is the more it, because it becomes longer and longer. It keeps becoming a lot more wigglier. I don't know if is that if that's the word. And yeah, and they oh man, I just don't want to go back to that again. So yeah, those are my thoughts in this episode. And if you felt the same way, just leave it in the comments down below, so I wouldn't feel I guess I wouldn't feel alone. and and please like this video and subscribe for more updates, so you'll be updated whenever I upload my reaction videos. And if you want to watch my reaction to the next episode, it is also now available on my Patreon. Just go to the link in the description down below. And it will really help support this channel and help me create more reaction videos like this in the future. So thank you again for watching. See you in my next video. Have a great day. Goodbye.